So to stay hungry, my friends. Today I want to show you an easy way to make combination chow mein. I know it's pretty easy to just call your favorite restaurant and pick up the order, but trust me, after you do this, you're gonna feel pretty accomplished. It's not that hard. So let's get to it. So our first step is we're gonna get our noodles ready. I have these that I bought at my local Chinese market, and as long as they're egg noodles, then that'll work for the chow mein. These are already pre-cooked, so all I have here is a pot of boiling water that I started already with just a pinch of salt. And since these are already cooked, they're not gonna take any time at all, maybe 30 seconds. So we're just gonna stir it, and since the water's already boiling hot, it's literally only gonna take about 30 seconds to a minute. And you see they're already pretty soft. That's pretty much all you need. And I'm just gonna leave it for another 30 seconds. And in the meantime, I'm gonna get ice water ready. So now that we have strained our noodles, I'm gonna lay out wax paper on a sheet, on a baking sheet. That way they can dry up a little, because you don't want to pour the noodles right into the pot that you're gonna make the chow mein, and they're gonna be kind of sticky. So we're gonna lay them out and let them dry while we chop up all of our fresh vegetables, just like so. And you might want to pat them down a bit. Use some napkins. Pat it down a little, absorbs a little bit of the moisture. Okay, so now that we have put our noodles aside to dry in the meantime, we're gonna start with our chicken. We wanna slice it as thin as we can, and then we're gonna put it in a pot to sit with the marinade, but we'll get to that later. I have the sliced chicken that I did. Usually for the bag of the noodles that I made, you only need about 1 thigh of chicken breast. And then to marinate it, we're gonna put, I have cornstarch. I'm gonna use 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, approximately. We're gonna do 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. And then pepper to taste. You're gonna mix it up, and you'll see that if it's too dry, you can add a little bit more soy sauce to it. So we're gonna mix it. Okay, so now that we're gonna leave our chicken marinating, we're gonna chop up all our vegetables. I'm gonna use cabbage, celery, carrots, green onions. You're gonna separate the green part from the white part. We're gonna fry them at different times. About 5 or 6 cloves of garlic and a small piece of ginger. These two, I'm just gonna finely grate them with a cheese grater. And carrots, you usually want to julienne them if you feel like doing the work. I feel like it's just easier to use a cheese grater. That makes it so much easier. For the 1 pot or the 1 bag of chow mein, you just need 1 big carrot and 1 or 2 celery sticks. I'm just making more because we have a big family. So we're gonna chop. We have all of our ingredients prepared. We're gonna heat up our wok. So you want to use the deepest container that you have if you don't have a wok. That way there's more space for everything to fry nicely. We're gonna start by frying the chicken first. Okay, so we're gonna start by putting our chicken into the wok. It's really hot. I'm gonna spread it around because I want everything to be as nice and crisp as possible. I want that nice fry. So leave it there for a minute or so to fry it nicely. So we're done with the chicken now. If you just want chicken chow mein, then that's all you need to fry. I like the combination, so I have about a pound of fresh shrimp here, clean and ready to go. And I'm also gonna add of the garlic that I shredded. I'm gonna add about half of it in with the shrimp to fry. We have our shrimp and our chicken. We're gonna saute our vegetables, and by saute we're really just gonna drop them in for maybe 30 seconds just so they soften up, and then we're gonna bring them back out. You don't need a whole lot of time. Okay, so now the last thing is to fry the noodles. If you want them really fried up, then use plenty of oil. My wok's already really hot, so I don't really have to wait for it to heat up. To that, I'm gonna add the white part of the green onions. And we're gonna pour in our noodles. I'm gonna add the shredded garlic in the middle and the ginger, and then we're just gonna go ahead and incorporate it with the noodles. Now that we have our noodles fried, we're gonna put in what we already fried before, chicken and shrimp. And this is where we're gonna add the sauce that we had made before. You can add maybe half of it and then stir it in. This is what really gives it that beautiful flavor. Oh, you can smell what I smell. Hungry! Incorporated the sauce into our noodles. We're just gonna add the veggies that we had already sauteed earlier. And this is where we're gonna add the green onions, well, the green part of the green onions. Just give it a mix and you'll be done. Well, I hope you guys like my version of chow mein. Let's go ahead and serve it. I'm so hungry. Look at that beauty. And you can go ahead and top it with sesame seeds and fresh green onions. There you go. Let me know if you can smell it from over there. All right, now that this is hot, served, and ready to eat, I want to invite our studio producer, Chef Angel, and his sous chef, Gabby, to come and try my dish.
Whoa! Look at this. Where are we? Uncle Chung's? No, we're over here in Stay Hungry, My Friend's kitchen. Let's see what this came out.
Let me see. Wow, look at this. You want to try?
Oh yeah. I'll definitely try it. Check it out.
Mmm.
Mmm. Mmm. Mmm. This right here. Good.
Super good.
Good chicken chow mein combination with the shrimp. The sauce makes it come together. if you guys gotta try this recipe. Beautiful, nice. It's gonna feed a whole family. Look at that. And you'll be the popular guy or girl in the party if you bring this to the next gathering. Thank you again for joining us in another episode. Thank you, Norma.
Yeah.
You did
My
good like
pleasure.
always. And don't forget to stay hungry, my friends. Like and subscribe, and we'll watch you next time on the next video. Cut.
Cut.
Nice.
Cut.
All right, we're
Yeah,
done.
it's cut.